Hey you, it's Pollington here with a blind playthrough of Elden Ring, made by From Software, and the story is written by George R.R. Martin. This is an open world RPG. If you're not familiar with Dark Souls, Demon's Souls or Sekiro, then this is known for having a very brutal, steep learning curve. Some people enjoy that, some people don't. I'm not really going to get into that. I just enjoy these games. I've been trying to keep away from spoilers for this game. I have a kind of a vague understanding of the story from one of the trailers that I watched, but mostly when it comes to marketing, I've been keeping away from it. I do know that some Twitch streamers spend like 3 to 4 hours defeating a boss, so that's going to be interesting to see how I'm performing in the same area. So at the start of the game, you choose a class, and this will really be the starting point for how you develop your character. You have strength, dexterity, intelligence, so you can use like a heavy weapon, a really fast slashy weapon, magic, and the starting class really allows you to sort of give you a springboard for how you are going to start, and also gives you weapons and armor. I do tend to spend a bit too much time on this side of things with RPGs, so if I do skip this section, it's going to be because that's exactly what I did. Yeah, if I do, then I will see you on the other side.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
And the first death of the game was my recording software. Unfortunately, I did lose a small chunk of the game. You spawn, you die, you're then saved and come to another church where when you exit, there's a guy to your left that calls you maidenless, kind of insults you. There's also a grace that you can sit at, and that's where you'll spawn. And in the distance, there is a knight on a horse. So I spawned in Limgrave. This is the start area next to the guy that called me maidenless. I first of all wanted to try and two-hand the weapon that I had. I heard this was something that you could do. Weapons have something on them called Ashes of War, and these are like a special attack or a special move. And this one has something called Quick Step, which I thought would be a nice little extra dodge. So as I go to attack the guy on the horse, I just want to try and see if I can just get like an advantage straight away. But we'll see how that goes. So I think we can all agree that was a close fight. He got a lucky hit on me. Really, she should have been the one that went down then. Yeah. So just like the other soul type games, when you die, you drop runes. So runes are used to buy things, level up your character, and upgrade different items. So if you lose them when you die, you can go back and you can pick them up again. If you do die before you pick them up though, you have lost them forever. So just obviously bear that in mind. So it's at this point I'm wondering if I should be doing this. I was doing 12 damage per hit, and that was two-handing the weapon as well, which is not a lot. If you see, I hit him like twice the entire fight, so I'm not entirely sure if this is something that I should be doing. I'm starting to think that this is a trick. When you spawn into the game, the first thing that you see is the knight on the horse when you leave the church, with the grace and the guy that calls you maidenless on the left. This, I think, is a plant to welcome you to the game, let you know that this isn't going to be some simple thing, but also you can just go around him. I don't think you have to kill him. No. Okay, so I'm gonna try and see if I can get around him. I don't feel something's not right here. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna see if I can get around him and explore a little bit before I try and fight him again. So whilst I explore, to recap what we know so far of the story, Queen Marika, she ruled the Elden Ring. She had the Elden Ring. There is an Elden Ring, but she went missing and the Elden Ring was shattered. It doesn't say that she was assassinated. It just says that she went missing, but we do know that Godwyn was assassinated, but we don't know if that was her son or if that was her husband. Their offspring then decide that they want to claim the Elden Ring and they take a shard and then go to war. As far as we can tell from the intro, nobody was victorious, and then the dead were brought back to life to try and claim the Elden Ring as well. Your character seems to have some kind of past. It implies that you lived before, and when you create your character you get to have a keepsake, which is a memory of the past, so there does seem to be something there, but at the moment it seems that we are brought back to life. We meet the guy by the grace. He says you're maidenless, basically implying as well that you're not going to get anywhere because of that, and that's kind of where we are. And then we die to the tree sentinel. So I'm going to use the opportunity to try and use counter-attack on this guard. So I saw it on the loading screen where if you're blocking with your shield and you take a hit and immediately do a heavy attack, then you do something called a counter-attack. I can see with this buckler as well that my special ability is to do a parry, which is where if an enemy hits you or goes to strike you rather, and you parry at the right time, then you knock them back and effectively sort of do a stance break. They like fall to one knee or fall to the ground or something like that, which you can then follow up with another hit. So I just want to use this opportunity to try and see what that's like in this game.
Greetings, traveller from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erdtree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect. Shall I turn your rune? Let my hand rest. Share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow. Shall I turn your... Let my hand... Share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
So we've got the next piece of the story. We've got the opportunity now to get ourselves a maiden. We don't really know what a maiden really is for, other than just being a companion or a guide. There could be something else. Also, don't know what the Erdtree is. It could be that big golden tree that was in the sky. But we do have a mount now, which is really cool. So just could try that out. I know that right trigger allows you to attack from the right side of the horse. Left trigger attacks from the left side of the horse. And we can also double jump as well. Okay, so I'm going to end this video here. It's a good introduction to the game. It gives me an idea of the combat, what to expect from this game. Basically, any expectations you've got, throw them out the window. It's really cool to see the horse. The story is starting to develop, which is good to see as well. I'm not too sure about playing as the bandit. It's a dexterity build, and I'm thinking I might do better with a strength build. from the start, or maybe restart with the Wretch. But I'm going to think about that off camera, and I will come back next time and we'll see what we decide to do. So thank you for joining in, and hope to see you next time. Bye.